welcome to the video. Today I'm doing a one board build with zero waste, meaning utilizing the entire board, there will be no scraps left over, 100% efficiency, whole board. Got a 1x6x8. I believe these cost about. So I'm turning this board into a under the desk cable management system. Got all these cables everywhere driving me crazy. Sure, I could easily buy something for that, but I was like, dude, I can just make it. And that's what's great about being a woodworker, right? I'm like, I'm just gonna make it. I have made one of these already. This was a fun build just for myself. So I have essentially made a prototype already, and it can be improved as I learned during the build process. Opens up, got the cord management. I only have one hole. It would be better if I had another one, and I don't have support here on the sides. Is it completely necessary to have that here, like right here on the sides? No, it's not, but it will help a bit to stop this movement here. And this doesn't stay all the way up either, because there isn't support on the edges. This was a really good start, so I'm gonna improve this design. I want to emphasize that this is a beginner-friendly build. Say you're not even 100% happy with how this comes out, guess what? It's gonna be under a desk, no one's gonna see it. So you're gonna get some practice in, and you're gonna learn how to make something. Here's my plan. So this is my board. I outlined every spot I'm gonna do a cut. So there are 6 cuts in total, and this is roughly what it will look like. Most of the front will fold down. These 2 edges are going to stay secured to the board and to the desk. Okay, looking at my board here, I do like this part to be the face. So I'm gonna make sure that this part is gonna be like the door. So just pick what side of the board you want to be the door. Now to cuts, we're only gonna be doing 6 cuts. That's it, that's it. Measuring the board, and it is actually bigger than 8 feet. As you see here, it is actually 96 1/4. I'm accounting for blade kerf as I go. So blade kerf is the amount of material that gets removed when you cut. So it's like the width of the blade. So you could see this board is 6 inches long. Now I'm just gonna cut it in half, and we're gonna measure it again. Now it is 5 7/8. All right, so for the front section, I'm gonna do this one slightly longer because there's going to be 2 additional cuts in that section. So I'm adding that to the total length to make up for it. So that one's gonna be 31 1/4. I really hope my math's right. Huh? Comes in so handy all the time. I'm cutting right on the line. Now the next sections 4 and 5 will only be 31 inches long each. I'm at the tail end of the board. Now this piece, I have to cut in half. So I'm not gonna cut this first, this section. I'm gonna cut this first, because this will be too dangerous to cut just like this, holding this down. This has a really nasty edge, so I'm just gonna clean it up slightly, just slightly. So this, I have to cut on this side of the line. Now this one, a little on that side. Oh my God, I did it! Ugh. These came out pretty identical. Like one's only like slightly longer, like slightly. Dude, I did it. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. You're in good hands right now. You're in good hands. Now for the board that was slightly longer and is the face. So I'm gonna cut the strips, one on each end. Okay. Remember to cut on this side of the line, because this is your measurement from this end to this end. So you cut on this side. But don't do this. That's way too close. Don't do that. All right, so we got 2 boards, 1, 2, 2 cutoffs, and then the front board with the edges that are cut off. And these stay with this board. Now the bottom and the back are going to get assembled like this. The bottom board is going to get pocket holes going this way. 2, 3, 4. And then on the back board, pocket holes on the back. Now you don't need to do pocket holes here. You can just drill straight from the back into this board. But you have to do pocket holes to install this to the desk anyway. So you have to be comfortable with drilling into your desk for this one. Now one side with the pocket holes is going to drill into the other board with the pocket holes in the back. Don't mess up and put it this way with the pocket holes on the inside. Because if you were to do that, you will not be able to install it into the desk. There will be literally no space for you to insert your drill. And I messed up with that on the last one. Yes, so learning lessons. And now I'm saving you that time. Let's put this together. And yes, please use glue. Glue, 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 glue. Also, make sure you're flush with the bottom. Yeah. Okay, now to assemble the other portions. Now there's gonna be one of these blocks is gonna go here, and another that's from the front door, that one's gonna go here. I'm just gonna put these 2 together first. I'm liking this way better than the other design that I made, the prototype. We're gonna add pilot holes here and here because this is a section that's also going to drill into the desktop. Just keep in mind where your screws are because you should have screws that go about that deep. Here there's an eye. Do not drill into that. That is not, it's a very weak point. So avoid drilling into eyes like that. I covered the screw heads, totally optional. But look at this. If you were to just stop here, you have a shelf. 2-in-1 build. You can just stop here. You made a shelf already. You can hang this already. But let's keep going. It looks gorgeous. Check it out. I love seeing the grain go all across. That's what it's about. One thing though, this is very tight. You can't have that because this is gonna flip down. So I'm gonna cut just like a hair off at the miter saw. Now, if you want to remove just like a tiny bit like I do, bring your board to your blade and press it up against the blade. And now just cut that. Much better. All right, for the next part, we're gonna be installing hinges. Now I'm gonna do this in a non-beginner way. I'm gonna use a chisel to chisel out a mortise for the hinge. But you can just buy non-mortise hinges so you don't have to deal with this, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I like doing it. Also, you can add hinges on the bottom so you don't have to get a special hinge either. I am not great with the chisel, which is why I chose to do this. I need the practice. So just watch your fingers if you do this. Yeah, I need to be more careful, and it doesn't help that my chisel isn't the sharpest. I'm sweating out here. Okay, here we go. Did not come out perfect. It's high on this side, so I'm gonna redo this side. Okay, I readjusted the hinge. Much better now. Oh my God, isn't it gorgeous? Ooh. Next day, had to let this dry overnight, and I realized something. I forgot to add the holes in the back for the cables. I'm gonna do that now real quick. This is a 1.5 inch bit. You know what I should have done? Well, first of all, I should have drilled this hole before I even assembled it. I should have put a board here, like through here. That way when it goes through, it doesn't tear out like this. So I'm just gonna carefully chisel this out now. I'm making dumb mistakes here, but I'm making them so you don't have to. I'm gonna do it this way now. Put a board under it so when you bust through, you don't get that tear out. There we go. Run a little sandpaper around the edges because you're going to be sticking cables through here and you don't want to mess them up. Run sandpaper through here. All right, time to put in the new one. I already have a magnet here installed from last time, so I'm going to use this to line it up. So we're gonna add those screws here now. You can either use like a little tiny screwdriver or you need a right angle bit in this situation. Now adding a handle is completely optional. I mean, you can just do this. You don't even need a little handle right here, but I'm gonna do it anyway because it's cute. Dang! Dang! No cords. So that's the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'm really trying to grow this channel. And for those of you who return and keep watching, thank you so much. I freaking love you. It really encourages me to keep going and to read those nice comments from you guys. And if you're a beginner woodworker, I am so excited for you. I hope you make this, and I hope And I hope it motivates you to just keep building more. So I'll see you in the next video, right? Dude.